Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Sai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Sai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Sai, Bahasara Hakodas. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. As a high spirit with a lawyer. And today I want to go into a topic entitled, well, actually it's the Joker review. I saw the sequel to the movie Joker. All right, Foley Ado. It's the Joker 2 Foley Ado, which means menace between the two. All right, because it's about the movie Joker, all right, and his significant other. All right. Now, honestly, the movie wasn't just a must watch at all, you know, but I did see the first movie about 5 years ago when it came out. And it was pretty good, but the second one was more of a musical. Nonetheless, a lot of these movies have a connotation associated with end times, you know, just oppressed people or whatever it may have you. And one of the songs that was constantly being sang in the movie was "When the Saints Come Marching In," in the sense that the Joker's followers would eventually overtake, all right, the system. All right, so I couldn't help but to think about us, because if you read the lyrics to the song "When the Saints Come Marching In," all right, it's really about the elect coming into the kingdom. It's not just some Peanuts baseball game, okay? Some baseball Peanuts game. So the Joker really represents the oppressed. Of course, in the movie, the oppressed just, they show mostly Edomites. But the more I get into the movie, I realize it's really about the Israelites, man, the oppressed. According to the scriptures, is the meek. Scripture says what? The saints shall take the kingdom, man. And the scriptures also said the plowman shall overtake the reaper, man. Because right now the plowman is being oppressed. Most Israelites are probably getting overworked and underpaid. Not probably, that's a definite. They're getting overworked and underpaid, but they're definitely oppressed. Like I said, a reoccurring song that kept being sang in the movie was "When the Saints Come Marching In." Like I said, it was not a must watch. From a 1 through a 5, 5 being the greatest number, I give it a 3. Maybe even a 2.5, but definitely a 3. But they had certain parts in the movie that stood out, and that was one of the parts. It was really about the fucking oppressed, man. And they're showing you the movie that they at least know that there's eventually going to be an overthrow. There's eventually going to be an overthrow. Okay? All right? Because Jacob's trouble is going to be, it's basically denoting that Jacob is going to be the victim. But, according to Micah 5 and 7, Jacob going to be putting in work too. Now, there's a reason why these systems manufacture thugs and street dudes, and Keisha she's reproducing with thugs and stuff. Because you need, these are going to be the dudes that's going to fight in the race wars. A lot of them will die in the race wars. All right? Nonetheless, they're going to fight in the race wars, man. Because during the time of Jacob's trouble, it's going to be evident that Jacob is not the enemy to Jacob. All right, Jacob is not the enemy. Judah is not the enemy to Ephraim, and Ephraim is not the enemy to Judah. Because ultimately, the Most High is bringing everybody in this country for a race war, man. Okay? Because one thing I'm learning day by day, more and more, I saw Edom Haitian. I always knew from a biblical perspective since I came into the knowledge, but just from my own experience, man, you saw Edom hates us, man. And if he'll get a chance, he'll hang us in a minute, man. And the average so-called white man, especially down here in the South, man. The microaggressions that indicates that, man, this man hates you, man. But he has to play civilized right now. But this nigga is a cunning hunter. See? But yeah, going back to the movie, the Joker 2, all right? Folie à deux, which means menace of the two. Because him and this woman was supposedly have been mentally imbalanced. All right, so there's two insane people working together, so to speak. Okay? But the overtone of the movie was, man, the people are oppressed. And that's why the people love the Joker so much, because he was the one that said, fuck it. You know? But the elites want race wars because they want order out of chaos. Order out of chaos. Order out of chaos. You see? They want chaos to bring in order, the new world order. You know? But once again, that movie represents the spirit of Jake, man. See, Jake right now is laden with distractions. It makes him really forget that he's oppressed. He's laden with entertainment. He's laden with social media. As long as he can make his TikTok videos and pull up and get a 4 for 4. Some Eve, he pull up at some Eve spot, or some Eve pull up at his spot. You know, he can deal with the oppression, but when that normalcy leaves, when the bread and circuses leave, man, we're in a straight up fucking famine. All right, when it's obvious that Esau hates us, man, Jake is gonna be forced to throw some hands, man, so to speak. All right. Jake is already upset that Northern Kingdom is coming up here. All right. And getting more benefits than him, you know. And it's always been that way. Especially with other nations, you've had a middleman minority. This system in which Jake has been here 400 years, but a foreigner will come to this country and get more of a leg up than Jacob, man. You know. So Jake is waking up. Jake is waking up to two people, Esau and Eve. All right, it's no coincidence that Jacob is waking up from Esau and Eve, man. Because Eve had her run to in this society. All right, she's the hero and the victim, a fucking goddess. But now Jacob is unplugging from Eve, man. All right, because we're sick of Esau's shit and we're sick of Eve's shit, man. They're two witches. They're moving in this earth like a fucking witch, like a fucking warlock, man. You know? Esau moves in this earth like a witch or a warlock because he enchanted everybody with this delusion that he was a god. He was the hero. He was the victim. He was the upstanding citizen. He was the man that's going to come to your country and make everything right. You know? He's the know-it-all, the go-to guy, right? And Eve was moving in this earth with that same sorcery. She was the hero in her neighborhood. She was a strong black woman. She was the victim in which the father of the children up and left. You know, she had to hold down the family all by herself. And sometimes that genuinely happened, but in most cases, Eve was just a pookie picker. Eve was just a pookie picker, man. The Captain Abaya did a video. I think it was Captain Abaya's video. In our kelp, and he put up a video where a guy was at a particular conference and he asked this nigga woman, was she a pookie picker? Because she came in talking about how, man, he laid the dick down real good and he was dicking her real down. But she saw so many red flags and they stopped it. It was like, you already see the red flags. He asked her, are you a pookie picker? And Eve is a pookie picker. Eve picks pookie, gets pregnant by him. He has no parental skills and she plays victim and hero. But Eve overlooks the so-called nice guys or decent guys and goes straight for Pookie, but then she goes on the platform and complains about the so-called black man. The fact that she says things like, I'm tired of taking care of niggas, she's showing you what type of men she picked. You know? But Eve and Esau, your reign is over with, man. When people in your kingdom are tired of you, it's over with. When nobody believes anything you say from the government, if nobody believes what the government says, it's over with, man. When the people lose faith in the government, that's the beginning of the downfall of society, or the beginning of the downfall of that particular government. When the men don't want to deal with the women, you got something called MGTOW, which means men going their own way. All right. You also have free agent lifestyle. You also have ignorant, introspective black men of reform. You have all these different groups of the Israelites and even heathen. Because I believe Esau came up with that MGTOW thing. All right, and it was really they're conserving Edomite men, so-called white men, serving themselves. But if there's no bridging, there's no coming together of the man and the woman, what do you think is going to happen with that race, man? You see? There's no coming together of the man and the woman. What do you think is going to happen with that race? Real shit. You know? And a lot of brothers realize that it's just a good thing to either step outside their nation, or at least step outside the Southern Kingdom, or just be a free agent, or just be single, you know, just single, man. But Esau don't tell you that it's a lifestyle outside of cultural construct of getting married, man. Or for some, even having a relationship, you know, which a relationship is marriage, man. Right? The union between a man and a woman. And the Most High only recognizes the union between a man and a woman. He doesn't recognize two niggas and two females, man. Okay? That's an abomination. Alright? According to Yahweh Shai. Nonetheless, you know, people are sick of this society, as it has been illustrated in the movie The Joker 2. Foley Adu. People are sick of this society, man. All right? They're getting squeezed out of this society, you know, financially. But once again, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked be in rule, the people mourn. The people are mourning, man. And everybody I meet, they talk about how bad it is financially, man. Eva's really gonna regret having babies by Pookie, man. You know, certain ideologies here in America is gonna fail you. That whole individual thing, that whole single, and I got my own apartment and my apartment dog, and you know, I'm outside my apartment complex doing yoga, whatever, man. You know, that's not gonna exist at the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Esau gave you your kingdom, but it's over with now. You know? Hey, but to the next time, hope this is edifying. Shalom.